Your future is never predicated on what you lost. It's predicated on what you have left. If you spend all your time doing inventory on what you lost, you will never count up what you have left. What you have left is enough to build something greater than where you are. And you have all the rich experiences that come through the atrocities you survived. You're stronger. You're wiser. You've proven things to yourself that you couldn't have learned any other way, that you could overcome everything that happened to you. I was 40 on Monday and I was 60 on Tuesday. It happened so fast, it was frightening. And the reason I'm yelling back at you and saying hurry up is because while we're talking, your hair is graying. While we're talking, calcium is gathering in your bones, developing arthritis. You're gonna blink. You're gonna blink. And this precious commodity that all you've ever known is youth is gonna be gone. And the comfort of getting old is not wasting your youth. And the power of being a father is to tell your son, run, do it now, go for it, go after it right now, because tomorrow you'll be in another season. And you will only eat in that season what you plowed in this season. First of all, you have to recognize you have a tree and stare at the tree till you look at what it could be. It's much like raising a child. You look at a child and you look what he could be, what she could be. And then finding out what your responsibility is to take what you have been given and turn it into something that it was not when it was originally handed it to you. You know, and to shape that and mold it and sand it and nail it and glue it and put it together and work with it. That's the work of men. It isn't hard, it's creative. It's innovative. It's mastering something. It's miraculous. It does require an investment, and it does require a commitment, especially when you come up in an age that everything is controlled by a button. Process sounds hard, but the best things in life require process. And if you run from the process, you alleviate the promise. In order to get to the promise, you have to go through the process. And in the process of going through all of that, guess who gets the most? It's not the table or the tree, it's the person who shaped it. Because you say, oh, I didn't know I could do that. Maybe I can make a chair. Maybe I can make an automobile. Without what I'm talking about, we wouldn't have airplanes. You know, we wouldn't have spaceships. We wouldn't have television. We wouldn't have, everybody listening at us right now has been given things that if you can either leave them as trees and sit up under them and drink lemonade, or you can say, I could make a house out of this. Our forefathers took trees and built houses and chairs and tables. We cannot be the generation that suddenly says, that sounds hard. And we stop being innovative and we stop being creative, because if we do that, we will lose respect for ourselves because we didn't make a difference and we left it as a tree. You can't run around with your thumb in your mouth saying, I don't know what I want to be. It could be this, it could be that. No, it's not optional. You have to get ready because the time is now. And I don't think that we always tell the next generation how much it costs and how little time you have, and how important it is that you don't spend your life crying about how you feel and who wasn't there and who didn't do this or that for you. You don't have time to allow that pull to pull you back down, backwards. You have to be looking forward, building forward, thinking forward, going ahead, looking at your trees, sizing up what kind of table you're going to make. Is it going to be round or square? What tools do you need? What relationships do you need? The currency of relationships is your greatest resource. It's better than any dollar amount in the world. You can have all the money in the world. You have no relationships, you're a poor man. If you have all the relationships in the world, you don't need any money, because everything you need will come through your relationships. We have not been taught to value the currency of human resources, relationships, because everything you're going to be is incubated in the cocoon of who you're around. Most of us all want the same things. Most of us want to be loved. Most of us want to be appreciated. Most of us want to be accepted, flaws and all. Most of us, if we have children, want what's best for our children. Most of us are scared. Most of us are anxious and are worried. Swing that thing with all you got and run like everybody's chasing you, because this counts. This matters. You will never have this moment again, not with your children, not with your wife. They may be there, but not in the same way they are in this season. So start looking ahead. Nobody drives forward looking in the rearview mirror. And so understanding that and surging ahead with what you have been given. And I want to tell every entrepreneur listening at me, if at first you don't succeed, try again. And if you don't succeed that time, try again. And if you don't succeed that time, try again. And if you don't succeed that time, write a book about what you learned from how you failed.